What's up everybody, MadTal here, and I thought I'd bring you guys a little initial impressions video while I work on my full review of Halo 5. I'm currently reviewing the game, but I wanted to take the time to really put in a lot of time into it before I do a full review. So I'm giving you guys a little first impressions of what I think of the game so far. And you know what, I gotta say right now, it's really positive. I've played several hours of the campaign and a lot of the online, and honestly both so far are great. Campaign is a little different this time around. It's meant for 4 people, so it's supposed to be a co-op campaign. Unfortunately, no split screen here in this game. It's a move that 343 Industries decided to do. I guess they said that it wouldn't run perfectly with a little split screen this time around, so in order to play co-op you gotta have 4 different Xboxes, 4 different copies of the game. But regardless, you can still play it by yourself, and that's what I've been doing so far. If you choose to go solo campaign, you have 3 other allies. They're all computer AI characters, and it's kind of interesting because if you die in the campaign, you have a chance to, you kind of fall and you have a chance to be revived. You can press X and call over one of the guys, and I'm assuming if you're playing multiplayer campaign, you guys can help each other out and bring each other back to life. But if you don't get one of them to come over and help you out in time, then that's when you actually die and have to restart the last checkpoint like you typically do, back in the old games. But anyways, that's kind of the newest mechanic they've added to the campaign, I noticed. But other than that, it's so good so far. It's really got me intrigued. I want to see what happens with the story. I don't want to spoil anything, but I will say I'm really interested in seeing what happens, and it's honestly the best looking campaign to date. It looks great. The cutscenes are pretty good. There's a solid blend of vehicle missions and just run and gun action missions, so it's a really nice campaign so far. I'm really looking forward to beating it and letting you guys know what I think. On the flip side, they also have what makes Halo great, the online, the multiplayer. It's awesome this time around, you guys, I'm telling you. I was honestly a little disappointed with 4. I don't know why, but I thought there was just a weird mix of how they tried to implement it. They tried to change it up from the original formula, and this one is changed up too, but you know what, they perfectly found the right blend of classic Halo with a new feel. They got the new movements here where you can boost and stuff like that. They kind of, I don't want to say stole that from Call of Duty, but it's definitely probably borrowed the idea there. They got this awesome stomp mechanic where you can just slam down on people that are below you and kill them, and it's honestly so satisfying. It's really hard to describe until you do it for yourself. But so they've added a couple things to the multiplayer, and it's really fun, and they've done it so well, and they've added a lot to it. There's like 2 basically different things you can do with multiplayer. You can either do the arena or war zones, and arena is typically what you're used to. Arena is also broken down into several modes you can play. The main one being Team Arena, where it's just a 4v4 and it's a mix of things. So you can do, it's just going to randomly pick a mode for you, whether it be Team Slayer or maybe the new mode that's called Stronghold. It's kind of like a domination from Call of Duty where you hold these points, and then there's 3 points on the map. Whoever holds 2 is the team that's scoring currently, and then when you get to like 100 points or something, that team wins. It's pretty fun. They got that. They have Capture the Flag, and that's all in the Team Arena. And then if you choose to not do that, you can just do regular Slayer 4v4. You can also choose to do the new mode, which is Breakout. And so what Breakout is, it's a really interesting mode they've come up with. In Breakout, you do 4v4 and you have 1 life. So it's kind of like a Call of Duty Search and Destroy where you won't respawn until the next round. You need to win 5 rounds to win, and essentially it's just it's a mode where teams spawn on both sides and you guys go and fight each other. And if you don't want, there's no radar, and so if you rather be sneaky about it, there's a flag in the middle of the map and you can go and capture the flag instead. So you actually have to deliver it to the enemy base. So you can grab it from the middle and deliver it to the enemy base and win if you don't feel like engaging in a fight to death, kind of like a Slayer style. Also in the Team Arena, they got free-for-all you can pick, and last but not least, they have SWAT, the no radar, no shields, kind of more hard-code mode. It's pretty good. All the modes I tried so far are fun, and they are great. So the new addition to Halo 5 is War Zones, and they have 2 types of War Zones. A War Zone is like a 12v12. It's a big, kind of like a big team battle, but they've added a couple things there. They've added these things called Recs, and it's essentially these card packs you get, and you can use them at certain intervals throughout the game. So you start out, everybody's like a rec level 1, you keep playing, you get to rec level 2, and as the game progresses, because the game can get really long, you can go all the way up to like rec level 7 or something. I'll have to check. And anyways, in these rec packs, you have certain cards that you can use at certain levels. So for example, like the battle rifle, you can't use until everybody gets to rec level 3. And then when you get up to like rec level 5 or 6, you know, as the game progresses, you might be able to unlock like the Banshee or the Wraith, something bigger, something better, and to help the game speed up along if the game's taking a while, because sometimes these games are like 20-30 minutes, but it's a lot of fun. And so the only thing I have a question about this Warzone is that's where they've added that pay to win, so you can actually buy these rec packs, so you can just play and grind them out, farm it up a bit, and you'll get the rec packs eventually. So just by playing a bunch, you'll unlock a bunch of rec packs, and they seem to drop pretty often, so it's not too bad. But honestly, you know, if you dish out a bunch of money, you can buy a bunch of rec packs. So I don't know how I feel about that. Honestly, you know, I'm really skeptical about the model, but so far it hasn't been too obvious of like a pay to win type thing, and the Warzone is still really fun to play. And I guess I'll have to see with the full review. I'll let you guys know what I think. But so far, like I said, I'm having a great time with it. I'm a long-time Halo guy. I played all of them. I even competed in Halo 2. Went to MLG in Atlanta. That was a ton of fun. And I'm really loving this one. It's really bringing me back into the series because it's just been so good so far. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you stay tuned for the full review. I'll have that up as soon as I get to spend all the time I need in the campaign and the multiplayer to let you know what I really think. But yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe. I'll have that video posted as soon as I can. All right, peace out.